So as you're doing the reading, you should be highlighting the W questions: who, what, where, when, why, how, and you can do that using your Read and Write app. So in case you forgot, highlight the paragraph that you want to read and click play.
In October of 1949, after years of civil war, Mao Zedong and the communists gained control of China. They set up a totalitarian state called the People's Republic of China. Mao promised to build a new, strong China and to end foreign control of Chinese industries.
And then we click stop when we're done reading that paragraph. We're going to go paragraph by paragraph, because remember that it's important to analyze each piece as you read it. So this is the during reading strategy. We are going to highlight in blue. We're going to look for when. When did this happen? Well, the paragraph mentions this date, October 1949. So blue is going to be when. Next is who. Who is the paragraph mostly about? This paragraph is mostly about Mao Zedong, pink, and the communists. Where did this happen? This happened in China. Where is going to be yellow. And then what did they do? They set up a totalitarian state called the People's Republic of China. Now, there might be times when you're not sure what one of the words means, so we can use our dictionary app. For example, you can highlight totalitarian and click on the dictionary, and then it will remind me what this word means as a previous vocabulary word.
Noun, an adherent of totalitarian principles or totalitarian government.
How about this one?
Adjective, characterized by a government in which the political authority exercises absolute and centralized control, a totalitarian regime.
Okay, so that sounds a lot more like the use of totalitarian that we have heard before in class, where the government has absolute total control over everything. So that can help me understand what kind of a government Mao and the communists set up in China. So when you're all done, you can collect up your highlights, so that you can study them later. And that'll pop open another Google Doc for you and populate it. So while that is figuring itself out, let's pop down to the extension questions so that I can give you some tips for how to answer those. And I wanted to show you so here's what your highlights are going to look like. So all your whens are going to be in blue, whos are going to be pink, where is going to be yellow, and then did what is going to be green. So again, you don't have to do this, but this is for your studying later if you find that it's helpful. All right, back into the extension activities. I suggest using Google Docs to record your answers. I'll take them however you choose to turn them in. So if it's easier for you to like print this and write it out, or write it out on a sheet of paper, you can take a photo and then send it via email. If you can do it in the docs, then you can use your Read Write app. And I'll give you an example now of how to make that work for you. I'm going to go to my little record thing. That's the thing that looks like the microphone, the talk type. And once I click it, everything I say is going to go into my Google Doc. I'm going to answer question number 3. Number 3, Why do you think peasants liked the idea of communism at first? Explain your answer. So then I paused. I read the question. And now I'm going to hit enter and start giving my answer. I'm going to hit the microphone to record it again. I think peasants liked the idea of communism at first because, and then you'll share your ideas about why you think that that might be. One of the strategies I used there to figure out how to start my sentence was to look back into the question and use the question to figure out how I should structure my answer.